ロンドン大学セントジョージズ学院の研究結果によると、アルテスネートが結腸がんに効果的であることを示しています。患者は手術の2週間前にアルテスネートを経口投与され、術後の再発率は非常に低く、治験対照群の再発率は高かったです。詳しくは VTR をご覧ください。
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with bowel cancer. During my treatment, I took part in a drugs trial. Today, I've come to the university to meet the professor behind that research. It was a very devastating time because, as I'd previously had cancer, I sort of thought I wouldn't have it again. And then when I was diagnosed with bowel cancer, it was a very upsetting time. But when the doctors asked me if I'd take part in this trial, I was only too happy to help.
The malaria drug that we're talking about is called artesunate, and it was discovered originally by Chinese scientists when they were really keen to work out new ways to kill the malaria parasite, which is an infection. But when the Chinese scientists who were working to discover artesunate, they also showed that it can kill cancer cells. So really the question was crying out to be answered. If you can do this in the lab, how could this work in patients?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever been into a research lab, and I'm just full of admiration for them. I've been in remission now 5 years, and I feel fine, and I had no further treatment.
We could show that there is an effect on cancer cells, on bowel cancer cells, in patients when you take the cancer out after operation, and the drug had an effect which seemed to slow down the multiplication of these cells. There's also an encouraging number of cases that didn't have any recurrence after artesunate compared with those who didn't receive artesunate. Now, I'm being very careful because it was a look and see study, so it was a small study. And in fact, that's the reason why we really need to do a bigger study now.
I hope the public will react very well to this, because if it's helping two terrible diseases, then all well and good, and let's hope that both in the end will find a cure.
If we showed that our original findings that the drug works in cancer, I think it has to be